Elon Musk has unveiled plans for a new spacecraft that he says would allow his company SpaceX to colonize Mars, build a base on the Moon, and allow commercial travel to anywhere on Earth in under an hour. The spacecraft is currently still codenamed the BFR. Musk says the company hopes to have the first launch by 2022, and then have 4 flying to Mars by 2024. Last year Musk proposed an earlier plan for the spacecraft, but at the time had not developed a way of funding the project. Instead of operating a number of smaller spacecrafts to deliver satellites into orbit and supply the International Space Station, Musk said the BFR would eventually be used to complete all of its missions. If we can do that, then all the resources that are used for Falcon 9, Dragon and Heavy can be applied to this system. SpaceX has been working feverishly on reusable spacecraft designs, now completing 16 successful landings in a row of its Falcon 9 rocket. That was future long-haul flights could take 30 minutes. Musk said the cost of fuel is low, and so if the crafts were fully reusable, the costs of flights dropped dramatically. He said the company had already started building the system, with construction of the first ship to begin next year. By 2024, he wanted to fly 4 ships to Mars, 2 of which would have crew in them. By that stage, they planned to be able to build a plant on the surface of Mars that would be able to synthesize fuel for return journeys back from Mars. For a trip to Mars, he said the craft would be able to hold about 100 people and 40 cabins. But he said once the ship is built, it could be used to travel on Earth too. Musk did not estimate the cost of such flights, but said that most long-distance flights could be completed in 30 minutes, and you could get anywhere on Earth in under an hour. He said the size of the payload, which would allow items with a diameter of just under 9 meters, means larger satellites could be delivered to orbit in a single mission. For that earlier version, he said the cost of sending a person on the SpaceX Interplanetary Transport System would be around $200,000. Musk suggested that multiple space rockets could take 100 people each over 40 to 100 years until 1 million people lived there. Musk's proposal for getting 1 million people to Mars as quickly as possible